Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are a new viewer. Hey girl, hey boy, whoever you are. You see that this wig is laid. Like from the baby hairs to the lace to the part to the slickness to the curls, everything is popping, and this by far is one of my favorite wigs and installs that I have done. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this and these results, keep on watching. Okay, y'all, so we are starting off with braids. They're old but not extremely old, and I went ahead and slicked back my edges. I'm stretching out my cap here, and I'm going to apply that and start to cut off the ear tabs with these scissors, these hair scissors here. In the last video I didn't have hair scissors, but we read up, we got some, so just cutting those off. Taking my Ghost Bond Classic Glue and applying that right before my baby hairs begin, and I'm being really precise with this, not using too much, because if you use too much for the bald cap, it'll definitely not dry the way you want it to. It just won't dry quickly, and it'll be very, very white. It's still going to have like a white shadow cast to it. That is okay. I'm blow drying that here on I don't know what setting, because I switched up every time. It could be on cool or it could be on warm heat. Then I'm taking my scissors to cut directly in the middle so I can evenly cut it on both sides, and I'm cutting it right next to that glue, like right next to it. The piece of the cap right in front of your ear can lift up a little bit, so you just want to press that down with your finger, and that'll fix that problem. I'm repeating the same steps on the next side, and I'm also going to be cutting off that cap in the back because it is unnecessary. To make us look bald, I'm going to be taking my Ruby Kisses Cream Foundation in the color RD15 and also a big brush. It doesn't have to be a big brush, it could be whatever size you prefer, but I prefer a bigger brush because it's just easier for me that way, whatever works for you. But I'm just moving that product all around the cap, and after that I'm going to be taking my Ghost Bond again and applying that to some of the pieces that didn't quite really stick down. I do this step because I really like my bald cap to be really flat. I'm taking that same popsicle stick from before and yes, just dragging that down and making this cap super seamless and super seamless. End result, boom, we are officially bald. So this is the wig here, not freshly out the pack. I did bleach the knots on this unit and I did pluck it. It came pre-plucked though. The hairline did come nice, but I went ahead and plucked some more. This is the inside construction of the cap. As you can see, I did tint the lace as well with the same makeup that I used for my cap. So now I'm going to get into cutting off my ear tab. When doing this, you want to be sure to line it up with that cap and just simply cut it off. I always be sure to take some rubbing alcohol, this is rubbing alcohol, a silver alcohol, and 70%, and also a cotton swab or cotton ball, whatever, and apply that to my skin to clean it off with any makeup, oils, all that, because the glue will not stick. I'm also taking my Skin Protectant by I Am Beautiful Hustler and applying that as well around my skin. Also, before I melt this lace, I'm going to be taking my hot comb. I got it from my local beauty supply store. I'm sure you can find one at yours. But anyways, I'm just pressing through this hairline, and I don't really know how to explain how this gets better results and why this is necessary, but just know that it is. Really pressing out that hairline before you apply it, it just, I don't know, it does something, so make sure you do it. Now I'm going to be taking my same Ghost Bond glue. This is the classic version, by the way, and I'm going to be applying that around my bald cap and as well as on my skin. So you really want to make sure to apply it on your bald cap as well as your hairline. I don't know, it just, not hairline, but your skin, OMG. But yeah, it really just makes it, I don't know. Because once you smooth it out with your popsicle stick, it just makes it look like scalp. And for me, this honestly helps with it, make it look like, I don't know, really recreating my hairline, because the bald cap really starts to look like I'm bald. So yeah, just taking multiple layers of this. I did about 5 layers, and I'm also blow drying this on warm heat, I believe. It really doesn't matter, whatever you prefer. Yeah, I get the same results when I do it on cool or on warm heat. But yeah, just smoothing that out each time. And it's okay if it looks like this. It can be a little bit white. That's just how this glue is. So now I'm going to apply this wig. I'm pressing it down moving it down and pressing it in with my fingers, and really making sure I pay attention to where that glue is and applying that lace in that hairline exactly where that is. I'm using a fine tooth comb and the teeth of the comb specifically to comb out that hairline and press it, make sure it's really into that glue and seeping, not seeping, but melting into that glue. I'm also blow drying it on warm heat. I know for sure it was that, and I'm also going to be melting this with my melt belt from I Am Beautiful Hustler. I let the belt sit on there for 10 to 12 minutes. Now I'm taking my scissors and I'm cutting directly in the middle so that I can cut the lace off evenly on both sides. I'm using my razor and I'm going, as you can see, in a very zigzag motion. The lace came off very smoothly, so yeah, that's all I'm doing here. As you can see, yeah, pretty self-explanatory. I'm cutting off the lace. Any extra pieces I am cutting off with my scissors, but I'll explain that more in depth later when I do the other side. But yeah, same thing here, cutting off the lace. So I'm lifting up with my finger the pieces of the lace that do not have any hair on them, okay? And I'm cutting that off. This is probably what makes my wigs look like so much scalp. I really do not leave on any lace that does not need to be there. So I'm being precise and I'm cutting off piece by piece those pieces that do not need to be there, that have no business, because it's no hair on them. So it's just gonna be looking like lace literally attached to your skin instead of a hairline. I'm taking a small brush in that same RD15 Ruby Kisses Cream Foundation and just making this look more like skin, matching my skin tone. Pressing out that pressing out the hairline with my hot comb one last time before I pull out my baby hairs. I don't know why I'm doing this, it's just because, honestly. And I'm using that same fine tooth comb from earlier, using the teeth of it to pull out the baby hairs. This part is kind of self-explanatory. Like I say in all my videos, the preference of your baby hairs is up to you, but for me, it's different every time. So today I wanted something dramatic, but still short baby hairs and cute. So yeah, I'm just pulling out those hairs here. I'm using my hot comb again to press out these hairs for the baby hairs, and I'm doing it very slowly, and I also ran through it about 10 times, not even gonna lie to you, because I wanted to make sure that these are really straight, because later on we will be doing the baby hairs with the flat iron, curling them and whatnot, and since this is curly hair, that wouldn't have worked out the way we have wanted it to, you know, being super flat and easy to manage and manipulate. So yeah, just really pressing out this hair, and I did it slowly as well, if I didn't say that already. And I'm pressing out the hairline further just because, you feel me, because we about to wrap this zone up again. Before applying my melt belt for the last time, I'm two-strand twisting the baby hairs just to keep them out of our face and out of our way while we continue to style this hair. If you can't tell already, middle parts are my go-to for sure. But as you can see, look at what I'm doing. I'm moving some hairs to the back to make sure that those tracks are covered, 1 and 2, so that it can just look more natural. You feel me? Instead of just having all the hair going towards the front and towards the side, if that makes sense. But I'm using this heat protecting oil. Hold on, let me go see what it's called. Okay, so this is the IC Fantasia Hair Polisher Heat Protector Straightening Serum. And yeah, I use that to press out this hair, and let me tell y'all, and make sure y'all press out the back too, like, for sure. But let me tell y'all, I really like this oil. Like, it was super cheap too. Like, this is the cheapest thing oil at the hair store. I'm definitely not going to be using a wax stick to press out my hair anymore, because yeah, the oil is just a lot better. One, it's not sticky and it doesn't leave the hair looking hard, which the wax stick kind of does. Like, this had the hair looking so silky. So yeah, this is definitely gonna be my new method. Definitely. But I'm really pressing out that back so all around the wig can be super flat. But let's get into styling this hair. I'm using a wide tooth comb to comb out the ends of this hair as well as the rest of it. And I'm also going to be using my water. This is strictly just water in this spray bottle. I do not know where I got this from. Please do not ask, because I do not know. But yeah, I'm getting the hair super damp. We wanted this hair to be wet. Okay, so I'm using this Auntie Jackie's Curl Maintenance Anti-Proof Defining Curl Whip, and I'm only using my hands and my fingers to run this through the hair, especially to the ends, get them nice and popping, and this wig brush here to brush it out. But after I use the wig brush, I like to use that same wide tooth comb from before, because I don't know, it does something to the curls. Like, I don't like brushed out curls and how they look with the fresh install. I prefer the comb, the wide tooth comb. I don't know, it just, I don't know, it makes the curls look different. Now for the baby hairs, I'm going to be taking this razor here and I'm shaving them off. As you can see, I'm doing it like in a jagged motion, and I'm cutting it off piece by piece, as you can see here, just to give the baby hairs different lengths, as that's how it would be naturally. So yeah, repeating that same step all over. Protecting this straightening serum, and I'm applying it to the baby hairs, not taking a whole bunch, but just the correct and right amount. I don't know how much I took, it was a little bit really, but I'm using this little flat iron. This flat iron is old, but I noticed they have little flat irons that are new. I don't know what brand it is, but I be seeing it at my hair store. But anyways, as you can see, I'm curling them, and after I curled them wholly as one, I separated them and curled it piece by piece, because I wanted the baby hairs to have, I don't know, y'all will see, I don't know how to explain this, but yeah, repeating this to the sideburns as well. Starter gel for the baby hairs. I'm not applying it all over. Actually, I lied. I am applying it all over. Wrong wig. I'm applying it all over the baby hairs, and I took a little amount, like just enough for the hairs. Like, don't overdo this, because this gel can get flaky, I've noticed, and we all know this though. But yeah, you just want to use a little bit, and as you can see, I'm just swooping the hairs using my fingers and the edge brush, okay, and using both sides. I firstly go in with the like brush side, the bristle side, and then I do the comb side just to get them more defined and look seamless and just, I don't know, perfect. I really love baby hairs, like, and then this was like my first time doing it in this way. So yeah, I really enjoy how this came out. But yeah, y'all just gotta make sure y'all doing C motions, okay, going towards your face, and especially when you want them to be symmetrical, make sure you're looking at both sides and getting them to be matched up. But as you can see, I took my finger there and I pinched the hair to curl it up, you see, to make it look, you know, feathery and whatnot. I don't know how to explain it, but y'all see, y'all know the vibes, like, y'all see it. How this hair looked tucked behind my ears, so I kept it that way. So yeah, we're just gonna be tucking that neatly behind our ears and applying that oil again, girl, to add that shine, that slickness into the baby hairs as well, so they can look salon fresh and shiny. Y'all know the vibes. Yeah, but and also to the hair just a little bit, like whatever that was left over on my hands, I applied it to the hair to add that shine as well. And I'm using this the same concealer and a small, tiny, like skinny brush, makeup brush, to make the part look more defined. And I'm using that hot comb just to go over everything. And yeah, y'all, this is it. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed making this video for you guys. Make sure to check the description box for all the information on this hair, and to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.